Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So let's have a look at YGG or Yield Guild Games, and the token basically went from 12 cent to as high as I think it was a really good move. So it actually went over 23 cent or something like that. So that is like 2x in just couple of hours. So let's see what happened with YGG and why the token is going up as of now, although it looks like that it is going up as of now. But if we zoom out, this is how it looks like in the long term. So token has been struggling ever since we had a big hype about gamify back in 2021, and ever since the token went from $8.7 to as low as 13 cent. After that it had a really good surge of as high as 1.35, and after that back in December it actually ended up hitting 76 cent, and as of now it has been in the downtrend. Anyways, now let's get started and see what is happening with Yield Guild Games or YGG and why it went up over 100% in just a couple of hours. So the biggest reason why the token went up is really easy to break down. So the token got listed on the Upbit Korea, and whenever Upbit announces the listings, and if the token is popular, it gets a massive surge, and that is exactly what happened with YGG. And because of that, the token basically ended up rejecting on this really strong resistance, as you can see here. So yeah, that is the reason why YGG went up. So we don't have anything else. I did try to check the X. We don't have anything else that may have caused this massive surge, and I think this is the only reason. So that means this surge is not going to be sustainable. Again, the possibility of this listing, I think one of the biggest thing that this listing did for the YGG is that it finally gave it some momentum, and that momentum may actually carry YGG to a new high, possibly as high as 51 cent. Because if you look here, so the token usually does perform really well whenever we have an earth season. So it did really well back in December. It actually ended up going from 25 cent to as high as 86. So that was a massive move. Same thing happened back here in 2023 as well. It went from 11 cent to as high as I think 1.76. So again, another massive surge. So again, the token does have a really good history, I would say, whenever whenever earth season does comes around. So as of now, the token did finally get this really good momentum, and let's see what happens. But again, now let's break it down. So if you look here, the token did see a new low of 4.6 cent, and I think that happened mostly because of the exchange list. I would say this is going to be the fault of the exchange itself. So I don't think that this is the fault of the YGG. But again, I think that the best zone for this token is around 11 cent, because that is the zone that has proved that YGG does makes a really good recovery whenever it hits this 11.5 cent. So if you look here, back in June of 2023, the token did go up from this exact point. So as of now, we may be expecting a really good breakout, who knows. But again, I think the surge is due to a bit listing, and if we get follow-up news that could be a big one, I think the token may actually end up going up. But as of now, if we do see this breakout, so this is a breakout that I would be looking at. If it can break above from this trend line, this is a trend line that it is following ever since its launch, as you can see. So it had a massive run back in 2000, if we look here, 2021, it had a really good move, as you can see. And as of now, if we can get a breakout from this, I think the token may actually end up surging as high as 81 cent, or even 1.6 cent is a possibility if it happens. But as of now, to do that, it does need to break above from this I would say 26 to 27 cent level, and that is a really strong resistance if you look here. Now if it can flip this, I think it will most likely go as high as 33 cent, and after that it can actually try for this breakout. Let's see what happens when it does breaks above from this level. But as of now, all of this momentum is coming from this listing, and I hope that they announce some kind of additional news that can push, like that can keep this momentum going. But as of now, it seems like that we just have a massive sellout. So most likely, whoever bought the token somewhere around like here, now 11 cent or even 10 cent, is most likely selling. So I'm pretty sure that whoever basically is dollar cost averaging this token is most likely taking the profit, because if you look at this price, or if you look at this token, whoever basically bought this token at like 3.6 or even like $11 or even like 1.5 is most likely dollar cost averaging in, because the token has gone down like from $11.5 to as low as 4.6. so if we just take a look at its if we just look at this crash, this is over like 99% crash. But again, the best level for this token is again here. So if you are planning to get this token for a long term, I would say this is going to be the best entry, somewhere around 14 to 11 cent for this token. But as of now, if we get additional news, I'm pretty sure that it will most likely break above from 26 cent if we get additional news, and it may go as high as 44 cent. And if we do get a breakout from here, token. So I'm re-recording this thanks to Windows update anyways. So let's see. So if I think whoever basically bought the token like above, let's say 1.5 or even higher than that, they will most likely take some profit, and because of that the token is as of now down. That is like my theory. But again, I think after like a small correction, we may see another move up, because from what I have analyzed in the past, whenever token gets listed on like Korea or the bit Korea, it usually gets like a massive sell pressure, but again it makes another move. So as of now, I'm expecting like I think this is how it may actually play out. So this is the most likely way it could actually play out, or even something like this. So let's say it goes as low as this, and after that it can do this. So it does usually happen like for other tokens whenever the token does get listed on the bit. Now the best thing for this token would be if we get additional like a news from like YGG, and if they do that, it could be really big one. But again, let's see what happens. And if you are wondering why the token has been struggling ever since its launch, it's because of its token unlocks, obviously. So basically, they had a massive token unlocks for the investors as well as for the advisors, as you can see here. And because of that, the token did struggle a lot for like 3 years, and as of now it is still in the downtrend. And once if it breaks above from this downtrend that it has been ever since 2021 bull run, I think we may see a really good recovery from this token. But as of now, let's see whether it can keep up this momentum or not. But again, as of now, I'm expecting another surge up. Let's see what happens. Anyways, I hope I covered pretty much everything for YGG, and I will be back with more. Thanks for watching.